and then eventually emotionally as well, because it's all in tune, right? So yeah, there was a phase where I literally came to a film set and I was I was just pooped out of emotions. I had nothing to offer. Like I had to cry. I was like, I can't cry because there's nothing left in me because I've exhausted myself. So I feel like that should not happen to an actor. Yeah, that is true. That's the problem. If you don't do it, also you don't get what you get. But I guess it's this process of trying to strike a balance. Because of course, if I were to simplify it and put it, I'd say you can't run a marathon every day. I've been very disciplined, very, very, and I'm very. I really go with my heart. Like sometimes it's so impulsive. I think it's the Sagittarian in me, which makes me do this. I'm so impulsive. Like I will just jump into doing something, and I'll be like, why did I even do this? But and most of my good decisions and some of also my very, very bad decisions have been impulsive. But I'd still choose. But one thing I also firmly believe in is to experience, because I was in that phase where I was reading a lot, I was watching a lot, and I was trying to search this something outside that would help me sort my life out, because I was big into self help at that point. But I realized that what, there's only one thing that I need, and that is myself to sort me out. And it's sad when you can't be there for yourself. So it's more about you. It's really not about anything external. So yeah, I stopped searching for it. A train that I did not see coming my way. I was shooting the night before. I got a very strong fever, a very high fever. I was working out, and I did my shoot. I came back to my room, landed up with high temperature, and I was like, here we go again. Because I had gone through it with my parents, so I kind of knew that I was in trouble. I woke up in the morning, my temperature was not going down, and my oxygen was low. Typical, not surprising. Then I have to really thank my producer. His name is Pradeep. He is the producer for a web show I'm doing for AHA, which is a Telugu web portal. And he literally like rushed me into the hospital in 10 minutes. I was in the hospital, and then there was a bunch of doctors and medical staff that really gave me the top notch treatment that I needed for 5 days. That's a hospital called Continental Hospitals in Hyderabad, and yeah, in 5 days they got me out of the hospital. Then I was quarantined. I stayed quarantined for as long as I had to, and yeah, but I think it was really scary because I've never been hospitalized before. When I went through
You had trouble breathing?
yes, I wasn't. The funny part is, I wasn't realizing I'm having this trouble. I was getting very tired 3-4 days prior to that. I was shooting also. I was getting tired, and I was like, you know what? I was also working out very hectically. So I was thinking, कि यार मैं बहुत ज़्यादा workout कर रही हूँ. I'm pushing. All of a sudden, after the lockdown, I've gotten just dived into work. So I'm fatigued. Logical explanation to myself. But yeah, I was experiencing that, but I wasn't realizing it. Probably because at this age we're a lot fitter, right? And we're, if someone who trains and all, we're used to physical pain. हम बर्दाश्त कर सकते हैं, तो we think कि ये normal. Hence body ache. Like I was taking like massages in between shots. I had that much pain, and I was like, नहीं मैं बहुत ज़्यादा lift कर लिया है, कर लिया. तो I was like, that's the problem. But yeah, the entire hospital journey was. That's when you realize that you are alone in life, unfortunately. I mean, there are very big things that happen in your life. Of course, my parents actually flew down to Hyderabad from Mumbai, but of course we couldn't meet. My parents are a huge, I mean, I have to mention this because I feel like my life or my achievements are incomplete without their constant support. And yeah, I think the reason I have achieved anything that I have is largely due to my parents.
At
Yeah,
any
for
point?
sure. For sure, because it's not unheard of that people, and my case was not as simple. I did have severe symptoms. So, and it's an open thing. Even now I'm constantly hearing of cases of people who are like on the road of recovery and they pop.
What
So it's
did
possible. I learned that like give what you really want in life, time and effort,
COVID?
200%. And I can't fake it anymore. Like I'm in that phase that Ranveer, if I'm not enjoying this conversation, probably tell you to your face that listen, I'm not liking it.
Are
But if
you
I'm loving it, I'd say, Ranveer, can we do this? Can we have a longer interview? Because I'm really, really having fun.
Are you
And I'm
enjoying this?
loving
Oh,
this.
okay,
And I'm
cool.
really thankful to you to actually get me on a podcast because I think I also feel so much like myself while I am here and I can really talk stuff that I firmly believe in.